welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. To kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Fielded at the 7. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for their next quarterback after Elway and Manning. And it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns. He's 29, by the way. And he finished 3rd for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down now.
7 yards to go.
Here we go. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
To Mike Gesicki. A gain of 30. First down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. We're through one on Monday Night Prime Time. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it on 3rd and 5. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. Into traffic, complete. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go.
From midfield on 2nd down. That is Compt, and it's Higgins again. They get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing is Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are able to take the interception off to their own 35-yard line.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Denver set to take the field on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Nix. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Nix now, 3rd and 1. Stays it, and the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Those 3rd and short blitzes, you just want chaos. You just want to disrupt the clock and the timing of everybody offensively, and the defense got the job done.
Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hanson with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hanson for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our 2nd half.
Fine, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Gun.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Now it's Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Give to Dobbins to start the third. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They just get the play off. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Burrow on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down, Cincinnati.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook lies wide open.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals holding on to a field goal lead. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Brown on the carry. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
10. Broncos, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
17, Broncos nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Ready?
Nix now to throw. Complete out to the right. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here's 2nd and 7. This is Ingram working the left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They kick the running back in motion. Second and 10 now. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And this one doesn't go far. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. They'll throw again, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Trying to set this up quick.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.